Agus, The Lucky Years, How to Thrive in the Brave New World of Health. Embark on a deep dive into the fascinating world of health and human biology with The Lucky Years, How to Thrive in the Brave New World of Health by David Agus. The book explores cutting-edge genetic research and discoveries, providing curious readers with insights into how gene editing techniques like CRISPR may shape our medical future. Along the way, you'll learn about the concept of biological age, the challenges and risks of pioneering fertility treatments, and the importance of taking preventative measures to maintain long-term health. Understanding these vital topics enables you to make informed decisions related to your well-being.
The future of genetic medicine. When Steve Jobs was diagnosed with cancer, his team of doctors used genetics to try to cure his illness. Through gene sequencing, they targeted specific defects in the cancerous cells. However, cancer cells mutate, making prescribed drugs ineffective. Despite the team's best efforts, Jobs did not survive. CRISPR, a gene editing tool, could help delete a gene and make a person immune to diseases like HIV. However, genetic changes are permanent and could increase the likelihood of contracting other diseases. Although there are still unknown risks to gene editing, researchers are discovering new possibilities in the field of genetic medicine, from cancer to human aging. Biological age, the real age indicator. Age is not just a number, but a combination of your chronological age and biological age. Scientific studies show that biological age can be used to determine your overall health and youthfulness better than your real age. Many people assume that age is merely a number, but scientific research has shown otherwise. Biological age, which measures one's overall health and physical resilience, is a more accurate indicator of youthfulness than chronological age. The Dunedin study in New Zealand, which followed 1,000 infants as they grew older, revealed that some 38-year-olds had the physical strength of a 28-year-old, while others displayed exhaustion comparable to those in their 60s. The study accounted for factors such as vital organ function, cholesterol levels, dental health, and immune system effectiveness. Researchers at Boston University have developed an online calculator that helps determine a person's heart's biological age by answering a few questions. Shockingly, 3 out of 4 Americans' hearts were found to be at least 5 biological years older than their chronological age. Scientists are studying the genetic makeup of individuals with young hearts to identify which parts of human DNA are responsible for extending biological youth. The question of biological age continues to fascinate researchers in their pursuit of rejuvenation and aging prevention. Fertility solutions and mitochondria. With the advancement of technology, infertile women now have the option for healthy childbirth. However, a new development in genetic research still presents a considerable risk to couples going through IVF. Defective cellular mitochondria were found to be the cause of infertility in some women. This can lead to muscular and neurological disorders in the offspring. To combat this, scientists have developed a 3-way in vitro fertilization, IVF, method that introduces healthy mitochondria from a second, fertile woman to address the cellular defects in the infertile woman's egg. While this looks promising, experiments have shown that it is still too risky to perform on a wide scale. In a 3-way IVF experiment conducted in 1997, New Jersey Dr. Jacques Cohen successfully used mice and later 17 babies were born. Unfortunately, 3 of the babies were found to be autistic or suffered from Turner syndrome, a genetic disorder. The procedure has not been deemed safe for widespread use yet. Redefining global health solutions. The author highlights the limitations of global health solutions and how preventative actions can be a more sustainable approach. Though large-scale studies support the use of medications like statins to regulate cholesterol and prevent heart disease, negative side effects can occur. Referring to African culture, the author suggests that preventative actions can be more effective than relying on long-term medication dependency. Treating health conditions proactively instead of reactively can reduce the constant intake of drugs. However, it is essential to recognize that each person's requirements differ, and it is necessary to determine the most suitable solution for them. In summary, redefining global health solutions must focus on an individual's needs holistically, taking into account their biology, lifestyle, and environmental factors. Trustworthy health information. When it comes to your health, be cautious of online information. Collaborative platforms like Wikipedia contain factual errors, and online claims may not be reliable. Instead, look to large-scale medical studies for solid health advice. However, even studies can inspire misinformation when groups are too small or results are misinterpreted. Therefore, exercise critical research from trustworthy sources to get the right information. Society's blind spot on obesity and sugar consumption. Over 67% of Americans are overweight, however, only 36% of overweight people recognize their weight as an issue. Parents often perceive their overweight or obese children as having a normal weight, putting them at risk for health complications in the future. One of the risks of being overweight is a 60% higher chance of breast cancer after menopause. People also have a blind spot when it comes to sugar consumption. Even though most people claim to eat little sugar, urine tests showed that they consume more than they think, leading to health issues. These studies show that society needs a better understanding of obesity and sugar consumption to encourage individuals and parents to take action towards a healthier lifestyle. Move to live. Our ancestors' active lifestyle aided their bodies to move efficiently. However, with modern life's pressure, most folks fail to exercise enough for a healthy life. According to a Harvard Medical School study, 80% of Americans don't exercise enough for their well-being. Dr. Janik's research found women who sit for over 9 hours face depression. Sitting isn't unhealthy only in positions that challenge the body to maintain balance. In contrast, slouching on a couch or reclining shuts down one's metabolism, leading to blood sugar and fat accumulation. Exercise is an outstanding anti-aging treatment. The U.S. National Cancer Consortium discovered that walking for 75 minutes per week translates to living an extra year and a half. Moreover, exercising for 2 hours each week, coupled with maintaining a healthy weight, raises one's life expectancy by 7 years. Sports and the power of sleep. Learn why a good night's sleep is just as important as a healthy diet and exercise for athletes and how it impacts overall health. Being a star athlete requires more than just a strict diet and intensive training. In fact, sleep plays an integral role in maintaining peak physical performance. Research has shown that insufficient sleep can significantly decrease the reflexes, judgment, and focus of top-level athletes. The impact of sleep on athletic performance was demonstrated in a study by Christopher Winter, a doctor who observed the performance of baseball players over 10 years. Winter found that teams traveling across 3 time zones to an away game had a 50% chance of winning, indicating the significant disadvantage of sleep disruption from jet lag. Sleep isn't just crucial for athletes, it also plays an essential role in overall health. A lack of sleep can worsen chronic illnesses such as obesity, cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. Additionally, people who sleep less than 6 hours a night are 4 times more likely to catch a cold. The National Institutes of Health notes that at least 70 million Americans with sleep disorders have their physical and mental health, reflexes, and professional performance impaired. The solution to these problems could be as simple as a better night's sleep. Understanding the importance of sleep and prioritizing its quantity and quality can have a significant impact on one's overall well-being.
In conclusion, The Lucky Years takes you on a journey through the amazing world of genetics and medicine, encouraging readers to engage with new discoveries and adopt a preventative approach to health. By understanding the incredible potential of tools like CRISPR, the role of biological age, and the risks associated with unconventional fertility treatments, you can better grasp the complexities of human health and make informed lifestyle choices. Remember to take into account personalized factors and pursue reliable sources of information. As you traverse this brave new world of health, stay engaged, well-informed, and future-focused to ensure a long and fulfilling life.